Hello, fellow Kangenites. This is Auntie Cami Schultz in Frankfurt, reporting back to you with another short clip. Today is the 23rd of April. It's a Friday, and we will show you why it's so important to have proper storage when we're collecting water for ourselves, if we need to, like when you have to go to work and you have to bring water with you or your Kangen water, or when you're delivering to your clients, your family, your friends on a regular basis, or you're sending your devices to deep cleaning. Whatever is happening when you're collecting water, you have to have the right storage, okay, and the right environment conditions, and we'll tell you why. There are three things that will affect your collected water. Of course, the best is to drink it straight from your device, correct? We've learned that. Why? Because the potency, the active hydrogen, is only a few hours. It's gas, so it will dissipate as fast as it was drawn from the device. You know, it comes out. It's those little bubbles that you see when you first collect it from your device. I drink that, I gulp that down like crazy, and you should too. But the alkalinity, what we were taught in the beginning, this is about 5 years ago, is it remains for 72 hours. Yes, you heard it right. 3 days, 72 hours stored in proper condition and proper environmental condition as well. What does that mean? Direct light or sun, or yeah, for example, when you're traveling and you're transporting and there's so much heat in the car, that's also, you know, the light, the sunlight is of course at that time very strong. There's heat in the car, so direct light, heat, and movement will change the pH, the alkalinity. It will drop it down radically. So how do you store it? In a darker container. If it's plastic, gotta be BPA free, okay? Bisphenol free A. B, bis, P, phenol, bisphenol free A. BPA free. A is some chemical, I can't remember. Forgive me. BPA free. Best is to have it in a glass container, but glass also you see through it, right? So if you're collecting in glass and you have to store it, make sure you have a dark cloth covering it. Black towel, that's good. Purple towel, that's good. And I do it under the sink because it's cooler, it's drier, there's no light, there's no movement around it, the door is closed, and I only take it out when I need it. Remember, the moment you open this, so you have to fill it up all the way to the top and close it, so there's no space for air. Because when you open this and air comes in, guess what's happening? It starts to, you guess it right, it will start now to rust, like they call it, yeah? The air will change the property, the alkalinity, it starts dropping. Okay, all right, so what are we doing today? We'll show, this is our 9.5 pH Kangen water, fresh collected today. This is an enagic bottle from Europe. I am here in Germany, so I get it from Europe. This was collected April 17, the 23rd today. 6 days already, yes? Whoops, all right. Anyway, so we'll do it this way. I purposely did that because I wanted to do this. So this is there. Okay. April 17. This is today. Today. Okay. That's the 9.5 as well, yeah? Okay. And we'll do it this way so you see properly what we're doing. Okay. All right, and we have more here because we'll test a few other things. So this is 6 days old. 1, 2, 3. Today, 1, 2, 3. What is this? This is Enagic's pH tester. All right, do you see a difference? 3 drops each. We'll just swish it so that the whole coloring can be seen. Huh. Pretty much the same, right? This is a little bit less. Okay, you can say, because that's less. Fine, and let's put some more. Yeah, that should be now. Yeah. Oh, this is a little dark. Oops, Kemi, be careful. Yeah, this is a little darker, yeah? Okay. Well, this is fresh. This is from today. But for 6 days, this is not bad, right? Fresh, 6 days, but it already dissipated the alkalinity, okay? So, oops, okay, let's do it this way. So what's the moral of the story? What are we trying to say here? Are we saying, hey, collect water and don't drink fresh from the device? No, 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 no. We mentioned the conditions when we need to do collection of water, when we're delivering, when we're collecting for ourselves, when we need it, when we were going on the road, right? When we're sending our devices for deep cleaning. Okay, all right, then we do collect. So we have to make sure we're collecting the right way. So this is 6 days old. This is fresh today. Yeah, there's a huge difference. You can see this is much deeper in color. Of course, the best is to drink straight from your device to take advantage of the active hydrogen. Active hydrogen will not last you a day, right? It won't, because it's gas. It will dissipate. We don't do additives when we collect our water. It goes through the electrolysis process. It comes out, it gets ionized in the different plates, depending from 4 plates to 12 plates, depending on what device you have. I have both the 7 and the 8, planning to get the 12 soon for a bigger place. So it gets ionized, then comes out as our alkalized water, electrolyzed reduced water. What does that mean, electrolyzed reduced water? Okay, tap water has bigger molecules, okay? Layman's terms. Kangen waters, electrolyzed reduced water means it's a smaller molecules, all right? How do we picture that? Basketball and marble. Basketball's probably like so, right? And marble maybe like this. So when you try to throw both balls through a chicken wire, guess what? The marble will go through the basketball. Same thing with the water. Tap water, bigger molecules, it will not be absorbed in your cellular level fast, if even. The marble water, the small water, of course, will be cellularly absorbed really, really fast. Okay, this is why if you drink our water before going to work out to the gym, you don't have to worry about doing all your cardio because you don't even feel it. It's already, as you're drinking it, it's getting absorbed into the cells. In some of the reports that I've read, it doesn't even reach the stomach anymore. The linings absorb it. Okay, all right, so very, very important when you're collecting water. Let me show you something else. 11.5 our degreaser, okay? This is our 11.5 Kangen water, collected April 17. 6 days old today, the 23rd of April. This is collected today. Yep, there you go, guys. So we'll open the collected today. Well, let's start with this. The 6 days old 11.5 pH water, okay? Let's open it in front of you, like so. This collected today. Yeah, these are all analogic containers. I'm a purist. I like to use analogic stuff. Okay. Compatibility is huge for me. So I know you can get plastic bottles, BPA-free bottles elsewhere, but I just like to stay with my company, help support it because it's supporting me. Okay, let's do it. This is, and we'll push this away a little bit so you see better, yeah? This is the 6 days old, and this is the fresh today, the 23rd. So let's do 3 drops each as well. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Okay. Wow. Okay. When I measure the oxidation reduction potential of my water, it's really, really high. You know why? I also use filters, pre-filters from Enagic. Green for removing lime, and what is the other one? Calcium, because the water here is hard. And without removal of the calcium, my goodness, it's so hard. Everything is so hard, even clothes when I wash it. That's why I use 11.5. Yes, you use 11.5 Kangen water for washing your clothes. It's soft. Anyway, we're deviating. So I use that, and then I use blue as well to deepen, to strengthen, to make it even stronger, the alkalinity in my water. So I have both green and the blue. And that's why when I measure them, the ORP, it's pretty high. And you can tell by the colors too. So this is the 11.5. There's difference, right? Okay, I can't see properly, so we'll do it this way. Maybe against my white. Just like so. Oops. Let's make sure. There. 6 days old, fresh. Yeah. And there's more water here. We can put some more there. But okay, we made our point. When collecting water, we have to observe the conditions that I mentioned from the top. All right? You have to be careful how you treat your water. It's living water. It's breathing water. Living water because it's have a lot of antioxidants, yes? And especially when freshly collected, active hydrogen is the best. Okay, one more before we close. So you know that our Kangen devices produce 5 levels of water, 7 types of water, okay? 5 levels, that means 2.5, 6.0, 8.5, 9.0, 9.5, and 11.5 pH, potential hydrogen. Potential hydrogen is from 0 to 14. And whenever you press a button in your device, it splits into 2. One, the top one, here comes the alkaline drinking water, 8.5, 9.0, 9.5, also 11.5. When you press strong Kangen, 11.5 comes from the top, 2.5 at the bottom. That's our 2.5 disinfectant. 2.5 pH Kangen water is called hypochlorous acid water in the scientific term. I'm not a medical professional, nor am I a scientist, but I've learned this through the trainings that I have been receiving from our analogic professionals through the years. Okay, so today we're doing 2.5. Our last test is the 2.5. So 5 levels of water, 7 different types. 5 levels because of the numbering, 7 because in the drinking part we have 3, 8.5, 9.0, 9.5, all right? So you got that. Why it's so important for us to try also the 2.5. All right, 2.5 is actually, by now, this was collected in the 20th. I collected 20th, so this is 3 days old, no? 3 days old, not fresh. 3 days old. The other one is now 18 days old. I did this the other day. I haven't changed. I'm still keeping them because of this test today. So this is 18 days. This is 3 days. See the difference? Why are we doing testing the 2.5? Because I want to show you the strength of our water. Normally, we want the negative count in our drinking water, okay? Negative means it's very healthy for you over here. Because when it's positively charged, it's very acidic, and it's not good for you if it's ingested. But we don't ingest 2.5. It's for outer use. So the more acidic it is, the better it is for us. It's a sort of medicine, but not medicine. It's water. It's electrolyzed, reduced water. Remember what we said earlier, small water, big water. This is small water and very potent in terms of its acidity. Other supposed devices that claim to have acidic water, they don't go down to 2.5 pH. Right? They don't. It's only analogic that has that. So we're going to pour it here. And I will tell you why it's important. Special waters that we have are the 11.5 and the 2.5. Why are they special? Because of the functionality, because of the usage. What's the use for 2.5 pH? Antibacterial, disinfectant, wound care, odor eliminator, mouthwash, and many others. I use it as my hand sanitizer. It's a very effective hand sanitizer, 99.99% effectivity in killing bacteria. That's all I use for my hands. I have it with us every time we go out. I have it in my purse, in the car, in the house, different places in the house for spraying, sanitizing, and all that, okay? So it's antibacterial. It's so good for mouthwash in the morning, you know, after you brush your teeth and you gurgle with it. It kills bacteria. You know what smells from the mouth? It's bacteria. So kill those bacteria out of there, okay? Spit it out with 2.5. And even if you happen to swallow it sometimes, it doesn't kill you. It's only water. Of course, we don't drink it purposely, right? But if you happen to just have a little bit that goes in, it's okay. You can always, you know, wash it down again with the 9.5 and all that. In fact, we use for gurgling when we have you know, sore throat or some itchy part here, when it's like cold to coming to set on, you just gurgle with it. It's mouthwash. When I cut myself, I soak it right away in 2.5. It stops the bleeding and you don't even see a cut afterwards. Disinfectant, you know, surfaces. After washing your clothes with 11.5, half a gallon of 11.5 is one load. Of course, depends on how much you put in it. Let's say half full, your load, half a gallon of 11.5. And in the next, instead of putting Softener, that is all chemical, put 2.5 for disinfecting. Yeah, that's what I use in my washing clothes, okay? No more of those abrasive detergent, but I'm very sensitive to that stuff. All right, anyway, so let's do the test. So I can make my point even more. So this is, again, 3 days old now, and this is 18 days old, okay? All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We want to show the heavy acidity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Oh, okay. Take a look, take a look, take a look, take a look. I love doing this. By the way, this is the electrolysis enhancer bottle. Electrolysis enhancer bottle. You need the electrolysis enhancer, it's salt solution, to produce 2.5. Okay, without this, you can't produce 2.5. So you have to, but don't throw them away, guys. Use them for collecting your 2.5. Every time you run 11.5 or strong Kangen, the bottom hose also runs, right? That's the 2.5. Collect them and put them under your sink where it's cooler and drier. Of course, there shouldn't be no water heater or anything, because then it will, you know, lower down the potency pretty fast. I'll show you a picture when I post this. I'll put a picture beside it where how I store my 2.5. So again, this is 3 days old. This is 18 days old now. All right. Remember when we were just starting, it's dissipating now. See, this is supposed to be 3 days old. It's, when you're smelling it, it smells like chlorine. You would think that this will be darker than this one. This is the 18 days old one. So the longer you store your 2.5, the better it even looks. In fact, reports say when properly stored, again, don't misquote me now, when properly stored, darker containers, cooler, drier place, it can be potent until 30 days. When you open it and it doesn't have that bleach smell anymore, it doesn't mean it's not effective anymore. Bleach smell stays on top, it's gaseous, yeah? So the moment you open it, it dissipates, but the potency still remains. Close it again properly when you're done getting some of them. I use them for, you know, I collect a lot. I use my vegetables every day a lot. I mean, I use my vegetables. I wash my vegetables with 11.5 pH, whatever it is, fruits or vegetables, some dry goods with 11.5, and therefore my 2.5 keep running also, right? So I keep collecting. So I have quite a bit of it, and I use it in the bathroom for personal use. Women, hush, only for women. It's very good for, you know what? Okay, I'll say it. Let's say it in public, for douche. If you are a lady who uses douche stuff, don't go buying it in a drugstore, chemical stuff. Use this, it's water. And it's very effective. Kills bacteria 99.99%. Can't get better than that. And it's only water, ladies and ladies and ladies. Okay. It wasn't taboo, was it? Anyway, so this is 3 days old, 18 days old. And of course, again, it's the air is now oxidizing it, of course. It was darker in the beginning, but you rewind and you will see what I'm talking about. Okay. So we're about to end all this testing. I will think some more of what to do in the next several days, but we're preparing for our April 30 soft opening. So remember your 2.5. You stop buying all these hand sanitizers and use your 2.5. And when you have a machine, a Kangen device, you know what? You can hand me down. I mean, I'm 68. If it's going to live for the next 30 years, 98 years old, by 30 years, my grandkid can start using it in 10 years, maybe. Maybe I live another 20. Who knows, right? You never know. But the way I'm going with staying healthy and keeping up with my wellness through health, I could live till 120 like Mr. Oshiro is planning to. Of course, only God knows when we're about to go, okay? All right. We change our lives and our planet by being proactive with our health and our wellness regimen, okay? Stop using all those bottled waters, throwing bottled water, and there's already islands of bottled plastic bottles in the ocean. Changing lives and our planet through health, one family at a time with compassion. True health is true wealth. True health is true wealth. Stay alive and thrive, you guys. It's beautiful to be alive, isn't it? All right. God loves you. God bless you. And I love you too, as the love of the Lord is for you. Okay? Did I say that right? Auntie Candy signing out in Frankfurt. See you again back here soon. Ciao.